Hey guys, Connor here with Chrome Designs, and thank you for watching this video tutorial. Now today I'm going to be showing you this glass effect in Photoshop that you can apply to the text. Now this can be used in all different ways, in logos, graphics, just generally whatever. Now instead of me going through this along with you guys, I'm just going to basically be reading out the settings and you can apply them as we go. Mainly due to the fact that there's a lot of settings and different little things to apply, and I really can't remember them all because I just found this and I quite like it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So as you see, I've got hey and then there, so it's like hey there if you kind of get that. But anyway, what you want to do is you'll want to add in some text, and this can be done by just going to the T tool down here and adding in some text and just write what you like. Got some random stuff there, and then on that layer, which will be down in the bottom right click and go to blending options, and it will bring up this box. Now I'm just going to close this now. You don't close it, but text. And now this is the settings that I'll be telling you that you are needed to bring out this. So first things first, you want to go to drop shadow, and you want to have the drop shadow ticked, and you want to have the blend mode to multiply, color to black, and opacity to 94. And you want to have the angle at 120. You want to use global light. You want to have the distance at 5 pixels. You want to have 0% spread, and you want to have the size to 13 pixels. You then want, and the rest you can just leave the same with the noise and the unticked box. Then you can go down to inner shadow, and you want to have the blend mode to normal. You want to have the color to white and the opacity to 75%. And then the angle at 120. Use global light ticked. Distance is at 8 pixels. Choke at 11%. And size at 4 pixels, and the rest is just left the same. Now we're going to skip outer glow and we're going to go straight into inner glow. So under inner glow, you want to go to blend mode and screen, and opacity at 75% with 0% noise. However, on the color, you want to create a nice light blue, nice baby blue, as it's nice. It gives out the glass effect later. Mine is BEF7FF. Under elements, the technique is on softer, the source is on edge, choke is on 0%, and the size is on 27 pixels. Then under quality, you want to have the range at 50%, 0% jitter, and on the anti-aliased, I'm not sure how you say it, anti-aliased, whatever, you want to have that box ticked. Now moving on to bevel and embossed, you want to have that ticked as well, and style being at inner bevel, technique on smooth, the depth remains on 100% with direction on up, and the size 4 pixels and soften at 2 pixels. The angle, I've got the angle on 120 degrees, I've got use global light ticked, and the altitude at 30 degrees. And then you'll see it comes to gloss contour. Check the down arrow. Click to the side. Oh no, no. Click on that on the image of the curve. Under preset, you want to go to rolling slope descending and hit OK. And you also want to have anti-aliased ticked. Highlight mode on screen and white. Opacity 75%. Shadow mode multiply and black. Opacity 75%. So 75% for all, white, black, and screen and multiply. And then under, you're going to leave contour and texture and go straight under satin. Then I'll have the blend mode on multiply, and you want to create a faded royal blue. If you come over here, have a look, this is the sort of colour that you will want. There we go. If you have a look at your image when you're doing this, you can give you a bit of guidelines towards it. But hit OK. and the opacity on 50%, angle is at 19 degrees, distance 34 pixels, size at 65 pixels, and the contours on inverted, and make sure anti-aliased is not checked. Then for the final thing, you want to go to stroke, and you want to make the size to 2 pixels. You want to have the position on the outside and the blend mode to soft light, so it's more of a faded and not so harsh. Then the opacity on 53%, and under fill type you want to change it from color to gradient, and just leave the default black to white gradient checked. Now the style being linear and align with layer, and the angle at 90 degrees, and the scale at 100%. And as you see, I get a little preview of a little square shaped at the right. Hit OK, and you should be left with some nice text. Now once you've done that text, you'll come up with, on the layers panel, you want to change the fill from 100%. You want to drag it down all the way to 0%, and you should leave it with some text like that. Now once you have got the text on the background layer, if it's an image or a gradient, well, not so much a gradient, but if it's an image or textured like this one is scratched metal, with that layer ticked, hit Control U, and it will bring up hue and saturation layers, and you want to hit colorize, make sure that is checked. Under hue, hit 200, 202, saturation on 70, and the lightness on 10, positive 10, and it'll leave you with a nice bright blue. And your final outcome should look something like this. If something is not right about your text, maybe go through the video, watch it again, and just check everything. If not, once you've done that, maybe post a comment and I'll try and get back to you. Anyway, that is about it for me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It is quite a nice effect, and I think can be used many different ways and positively as well. And thank you for watching this video once again. There's the text just enlarged, and that's about all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.